All rise!
No.
Ahem. Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished.
Somewhat.
But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy.
But of course, since this is DanganRonpa, that's never gonna happen.
It's only happened in, I will say this, it's only happened in a fan game.
Exactly.
Also, refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone.
Yeah.
Now,
Fuck that
let's
sitting
get
on the
this
fence shit.
crazy,
You can't sit on the fence, just vote!
Crazy awesome to the max trial underway!
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is. It's...
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone!
For once, you said something that doesn't make me want to smack you. Fucking tacos. Anyway.
The person who's most suspicious is...
Shut the fuck
Now
up.
bring in your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit!
Tenko, you're doing a good job. Keep going,
It's like,
Tenko.
just keep shutting him up and stop saying sexist stuff, and then you'll be fine.
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah! I'm in top form today!
Good, Tenko. We love a girl who's in top form.
And isn't a bitch.
And is interrupting Kokichi at every moment.
Yep.
Tenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
Nah, just stay quiet.
I'm
Shut the
not
fuck up.
interrupting you.
I'm not doing shit.
That fucking face, man.
Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is
Shut the fuck up.
Himiko seems suspicious.
Thank you, Angie, for getting to the point.
You were on the right track, Tenko, but you fucked that all up.
Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko? Aren't you her friend? I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me.
Yes, let's all go back to blaming God.
Right?
He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive.
Yes, let us blame God. God said do this. Are you sure it wasn't your constant power struggle, like, ideas? Nope, it was God.
You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all.
I'm waiting!
Fucking try me, bitch.
Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me.
Uh-oh.
Protect Himiko.
You're only saying that because you want to eat her like a buffet.
But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
I mean, yeah, she is correct.
Yeah.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only natural we suspect Himiko. She was the one performing the trick.
And I swear to God, Himiko, if you say it's magic, I'm gonna fucking smack you.
Okay, here's the thing about that. I will argue for Himiko's sake. It's one of those things where even in real life right now, magicians actually have a magic code. Not many people can speak about it. That's why a lot of magicians, when they talk to each other, for example, like fucking Penn and Teller's Fool Us, they speak in code because they can't. It's an integrity that they can't mention what goes on in a trick and what goes on in their magic. It's that suspension of disbelief. If I tell you exactly how a coin trick is done, you're never gonna see that in a new way again. You're gonna look at the coin trick and be like, oh, I know how to do it, it's nothing. But really, the idea of a trick or a magic trick is to be pulled out of the suspense of reality and to be pulled into an idea that, hey, this could be magic. So, for me, with Himiko, the reason why I will defend Himiko on this one, I don't defend Himiko a lot, but with this one specifically, Himiko is trying to defend the idea of magic, because the way her magic works is she makes people happy with it. If people know how her magic is done, she can't do her job correctly. So to say that everyone's bitching about, like, you can't just say it's just magic, I'm like, yes, that's literally why she's the ultimate magician. She is the ultimate magician, basically saying, I have to protect the secrets, because if I tell it, no one will believe it anymore. We can shit on Himiko all we want. For her voice, for her antics, for her laziness. and for her slight stupidity. But I will defend her on the fact that she has to say and defend her magic show as magic. So yeah, sorry about that. Moving along.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
It's not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
Magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle.
You're the one that helped her with the show.
Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession.
Yes, because of course she's gonna just admit it right then and there.
Yep, I totally did it.
Alright, case closed.
Stop it! There's no way any of that is true!
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma.
I totally did it with my magic.
But I still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
You know, maybe it really was magic.
Oh, stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
And then you're gonna make a big mistake, most likely.
A cute tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone.
Oh my god.
Now Tenko gets annoying here.
Get off her dick, come on.
I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much.
As expected, the others suspect Himiko. But I have my doubts. I can't let this case get derailed by misunderstandings.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be like every single case, let's be real.
Yeah, I'm the ultimate detective, so it's up to me. Alright, let's go!
Oh boy.
Now, do I remember how to shoot this fucking thing? Hold on.
Let's say.
And I'm gonna say silencer, fast forward, confirm, shoot.
Yep, we finally figured out how to get the PS4 controls on here.
Yeah, we finally did it! Let's see, hold on, we'll do one more time. Silencer, fast forward, shoot to the bullet, confirm the bullet. Okay, got it, thank you.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany.
And that
I'm
would
sure he
be?
did.
The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
That's
After that, the
fucking
time
obvious.
ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
Ah, and he was eaten alive.
Eaten to bone by piranhas.
And somehow the clothes remained unscathed.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
We heard you the first time, Titless. No one cares.
Brian's like, oh, Brian almost choked on his drink. Brian, breathe. Sorry, Brian was drinking, and like when you said that, he almost started choking. Ryoma's body was eaten by piranhas that fell into the tank. That is a fact, but it doesn't mean it was the cause of death. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck you! Fuck you!
Eaten to
Oh,
bone
fuck
by
off.
piranhas.
It's like even when the fucking you got the PS4 map controls, you still fucked up.
I know, I'm the fucking worst.
There you go.
There we fucking go. Ah, he was eaten alive! No, he wasn't. He wasn't even alive.
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
Really?
So it wasn't the piranhas then. He was drowned.
Oh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me.
Lazy fuck.
Do your fucking research, stupid.
Lying little brat. Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male.
So what? Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
Yeah, that is actually true. It takes more than 60 seconds to actually drown someone.
If that is the case, then when did he drown?
When did Ryoma drown? And it was obviously... What? Oh, confirm.
Yeah.
That's it.
I forgot there's a different button for confirm.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
Ryoma was already drowned before the show started.
Agreed. Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever. Yes. By that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
Yeah, you would think like your body would be able to immediately tell you're underwater, and yet he's just kind of floated there like nothing.
Here's another thing that I could have pointed out straight up. If I was the culprit in this, I would also mention that what if he was drugged?
Excuse me, what?
Do you think it would have come up in the Monokuma file?
Because here's the thing. Monokuma is specifically voiding shit that would make the culprit known. So by drugging him and putting him in the water unconscious like that, he could have died technically by drowning, because he wouldn't have been able to fight back against the water anyway, and the piranhas could have gotten to him still. Because remember, you could drug him, put him in the water, and all that stuff, and he can drown while he's unconscious and then get eaten by the piranhas. That could have been another thing that I would have done as the culprit to sway everyone away. And you could say that the drug tests could have been hiding the culprit. But yeah.
Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
Hidden? Where?
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank and then show it during the act.
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, because somebody would have
Was there
seen
a
them.
place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body?
There's multiple places.
Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
'Cause it's magic.
No, maybe it really was
Zonta!
magic.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings.
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the...
Suwuki, please. Suwuki, please.
Is that a reference to something?
I swear it is, but I want to say it's just a generalization of the fact that Tenko said a drunk dad's ramblings.
Okay,
and she just wanted to be like a mom.
Yeah, because 80% of her dialogue seems to be a reference, so you never know.
Oh, 100%. Like, I've been adding the references to the videos just so people know what the references are.
And we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Because she actually signed on to be an actual magician that doesn't tell their secrets.
Then let's work together to reveal the secret behind Himiko's trick!
So, not real magic?
No, honey.
No, don't,
No, it was real magic. Magic.
Shut the fuck up.
Ow!
Oh no! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful!
Absolutely.
Then why am I not feeling anything?
Aren't incantations usually more, complicated than that?
I'm wondering, I want to think of, of any case where an incantation was actually less complicated.
I doubt there would be.
Hold on, let me think.
2 hours later.
No, fantasy magic.
Like?
It usually, fantasy magic like in D&D.
Fair enough.
It
yeah,
usually is like a verbal component.
Yeah.
Very, like, sometimes a somatic component, sometimes... Harry Potter, well, that requires a motion and a verb. She was standing there just speaking. So I would say more D&D spell casting and not necessarily like specifically Harry Potter magic casting. So I would say D&D magic casting where all the spells are verbal incantations. So, I mean, okay. It depends.
We'll see.
Anyway, we first need to determine how Himiko performed the trick. If we can't figure that out, this case is going nowhere. Alright, let's listen to everyone. Non-stop. Squishy wizards. You can have people who can just do it without incantations. Yeah, like silent spell, for example, yeah.
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
Possibly.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe.
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
It must be real magic!
No, Tenko.
Shut up.
Yeah! Real escape magic!
No, honey.
Maybe there were 2 Himikos,
Wow, that would be funny.
and one of them was Tsumugi in disguise.
Hey, my costumes aren't disguises.
Right? That's right. There's a similar water tank in Himiko's lab. If I remember my investigation, there is some trick to the tank.
Hatch.
I agree.
Consent. Burn the witch.
Consent is important.
Maki is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
Yeah.
I see. So it did have one.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab.
That's what you get for having 2.
Right?
There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Mind over strength!
Yes, Tenko. I told you you'd get frustrated at the beginning of this trial. I fucking warned you.
Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
Then
Nope.
prove it.
I got this. Don't get frustrated. I got this. Girl to girl, womano a womano. I got this. Tenko, I'm about to beat your ass.
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male. Ah! I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning steel!
Try me, bitch.
I love this music too! And let's not spend too much time on this.
The side of the tank being open
That.
doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Will you now?
Wait a second. Before you punch me.
Before you punch me.
What makes you so sure she did it?
Before you punch me.
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
I'll cut through your words.
Bullshit! You're full of shit.
Right?
I just wanted DanganRonpa character to say that.
There was a reason the room wasn't
Mia
flooded
would
with
definitely
water.
be the person to say that.
You're full of shit! Yeah, you're completely right.
The staircase that was attached to the water tank. Try to remember how the staircase was positioned.
Man.
It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch, meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, okay.
Inside staircase? His body was in stairs? Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater.
Why are you sighing?
Just Gonta, just being Gonta.
I love Gunta though, he's my son!
I know.
So that means he's your son too.
I know.
So you have to take care of our son.
Do I?
Yes. He is my son! He may be a little unga bunga, but he's so wonderful.
A little.
He's a perfect himbo. It's fine.
I think we're just a little too dumb on the himbo
There was a
factor.
curtain covering the tank during the performance, allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
JC, you ain't the only one who thinks so. Brian's with you on that, straight up.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
Yeah, it's like I literally cannot decide who I hate more, Tenko or
The
Kokichi.
staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us.
And there you go.
It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
Oh, no.
In which
Gonta
case,
is no
a person
baby.
could exit and leave water inside
my
the
baby.
staircase.
Gunta is my baby.
A fucking baby that can probably live like 2 houses?
Yes. He is baby.
However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
Then you'd be like, Gunta is my son. Brian'd be like, I'd rather pay child support.
Good job, MKU. You killed.
Fucking goddamn it, MKU.
So when Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
Yep.
Ha-ha, bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed!
Now just imagine being Himiko, listening to everyone literally dissect magic in front of you, even though you vehemently tried to defend it. I guess that's kind of why people defend Himiko and all that stuff, like to the degree of like canceling other people. Though I still don't understand it. I still have my problems with Himiko, but at the same time, I understand this situation only, where like Himiko is in a very vulnerable position where everyone is literally like, "This is how you did it, and you're a fucking liar. This is how you did it. You should have just said that, you fucking bitch."
It's like, you know, that I can understand.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, wanting to defend magic and everything. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You're still a fucking idiot the entire rest of the time, though.
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
As always.
But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
Behold, the magnificent underwater escape.
Her clothes were definitely not wet.
Of course. That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
No, magic had nothing to do with why her clothes weren't wet.
That's it! It's because she changed her uniform.
The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
Would make sense.
I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
And there you have it, folks.
Why would you say that?
Because we have to solve this trial regardless of her devotion to the Magician's Code. And that's why, like, it makes sense that we had to dissect her code. Mm-hmm. We had to dissect it. It still fucking hurts. It's one of those things where it's like, it's an inevitable situation where, like, we understand why she can't say a damn thing, but we still have to do it because someone's fucking dead.
Like, this is a literal matter of life and death.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to spill the beans at some point.
Or you're going to have to sit there and listen as we dissect it, which is unfortunately what we had to do.
I see. She had a towel too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
Huh? Like a duck?
Can we just imagine Himiko as a duck, though? Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack, quack. Himiko! So we have Byakuya chicken and Himiko duck.
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
Fine. You win.
Okay, can we move on now?
It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them. I didn't need them, because I used my magic.
She has to defend it.
I get it, but this is life
I know, but at the same time, she is the ultimate magician for a reason.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
Miyu is my favorite character, by the way, just so you... Well, one of my favorite characters, just so you know, because of this.
I would say, I thought it was Kurumi that was favorite.
Kurumi is 100% my favorite, followed by Maki, then Miyu. Yeah.
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good one right there, Retro. Kamaito, just be the cuckoo bird.
Kamaito cuckoo bird. Love it.
Yes, let us proceed.
You kind of sound like Miyu too.
Culprit hide Ryoma's body.
I love Miyu, so I would 100% like Monokuma and Miyu straight up. They'll be like, "Hey, Monokuma, you piece of shit! Oh, what the fuck do you want?"
From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
Correct.
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for 2 people to fit in there.
Beep boop.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there. Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank. At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs.
The Forbidden Sprite? I have not yet. I have not done the Forbidden Sprite.
That way, she'd have room to put herself in there.
See
how easy that is? I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
And once again, literally just pushed onto the center stage.
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees.
Yes, because it's all about devotees to Atua, not because we all need to live or something.
Are you okay with that, Tenko?
I'm totally fine with that.
Of course you would, you fucking sump.
And yet, at the same time, I do understand why.
I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything.
And if we take that at the value of just what she just said, it makes sense.
I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die.
I mean, I can help with that.
Until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
All right, non-stop, let's go!
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs and simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
I didn't do it, I swear. Ryoma's corpse wasn't in the staircase.
Fucking liar.
You're lying, you donkey-lipped con artist. She's not lying.
God damn.
She's not a con artist, and she doesn't have donkey lips.
But I bet you want to kiss him. Then, don't you?
Oh my god. Alright, moving along.
So basically, no one saw anything.
That's wrong!
Does doing the V counters do anything?
This gives you extra Monokuma coins, honestly. It doesn't do anything but give you extra coins.
Someone did see inside the tank. It was Gonta.
Madam, I agree with you. Miyu's insults are the best. I will say this. There is one insult I cannot back up with her, and you all will see why when she says it. And I'm actually going to censor it in the YouTube video because of how offensive it is. But please remember this was made during a time where this word was a commonplace word in a way.
Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above.
Yep.
Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
No one was in there?
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, that's actually a great clue. Because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull him out before she went inside.
Mm-hmm.
There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
That would be a really tight squeeze.
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point. For the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Then Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
Nope.
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
No, you won't.
Where's Ryoma's body hidden? We need to pin that down. It's clear it was not inside the staircase. But where? Non-stop debate, let's go!
I might have an idea.
You have an idea? Go ahead and mute the mic.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along.
Bryan gave me his theory.
But we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And
what if
I
the
doubt we
tank
have that kind of
containing the
technology.
piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated, then it wouldn't have been devoured, correct?
Why was he not eaten by the piranhas? Ah, fuck you! Fuck you!
Then it wouldn't.
Oh!
Fuck
you! Good shit!
No scope, bitch.
No scope!
Kyo's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
Correct.
Just as I thought.
Can you not sound like a creep?
Using that glass pane as a divider.
What's
a
his
safe
ultimate ability
space
again? I
could be
completely
created
forgot.
in the tank.
He is the etymologist.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, no.
That's
The
Gonta.
anthropologist. Yep, anthropologist. Etymologist is Gonta. Anthropologist is Korikiro.
This fucker.
Yeah.
It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
That means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time!
Note that in the piranha tank, only one face has a glass pane. It is where you saw the piranhas.
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas? Gonta knew it!
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When
the
piranhas
glass pane?
fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them.
The glass pane. Right when the timer hit 0, the buzzer went off. And then... the bottom of the suspended tank swung open, and the murky water and shadowy shapes inside fell straight into the water tank Himiko was swimming in.
Now that Gonta think about it, Gonta maybe see Ryoma's body.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct?
Correct.
You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Mm-hmm. Depending on the angle.
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Not necessarily.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
Mm-hmm.
A certain something?
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct? Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Yeah? How could you hide a body like that?
Easily.
This is
The piranhas looked crammed. You couldn't see behind them.
It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
I know this is right as the show started. I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's
of
fair.
that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
Mm-hmm.
That glass pane was the lid from the piranha tank.
That is correct.
It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
What the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful.
Shut up, some.
The lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly.
That is correct.
Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome.
This much evidence, it seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Yep.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
Really?
Nah, someone still got some doubts.
Because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
It only means we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
Korikio is correct.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but still, that's way better.
That's wonderful news, Himiko! Atua is happy for you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 100%. Absolutely agree there.
Apologize, Angie. You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now.
No.
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
Yes, because a god is just gonna like, fuck you, I'm gonna take my fire truck and go somewhere else. Goodbye.
What a
Fuck
petty
you,
ass
I'm going
god.
home.
Right?
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie. We should be mad at this class trial. At this killing game.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart.
She ain't gonna fuck you, bro.
That's what Atua said anyway.
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed. But I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna... Great, now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
Sorry.
And why are we back to square one?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of school or something?
And that's the word I will be censoring. Thank you very much.
Nuh-uh. Not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
There you go.
What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand. So let me explain.
Well, fuck.
Fuck you, Kokichi, man. Miyu's the best fucking girl. One of the best fucking girls.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
And note that she didn't say whore.
Right?
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Kokichi brings up a valid point. There's only one time the culprit would have set up the scene.
That's it! It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
It's like it's my fucking job or something.
Wait, how do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
Bitchlet?
I forgot that Miyu's a masochist.
That explains
First,
a lot.
the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
If you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about my butthole?
No.
No, she means the alarm!
Thank you.
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Impossible! Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
I keep forgetting that she has a degradation kink.
Yeah, that explains a lot.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday?
Yes, Bryan, you have a realization?
He's a brat.
Yes, Mew's a brat. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. In the terms of the kink community, she is a brat with a degradation kink. Literally, that's what gets her off, as shown in her sprites.
Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
I'm sure we can narrow it down more if we consider the source of information.
This is it! If we can find out who last saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of death. Kirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really?
You told us.
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so... Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
At least it can tell time.
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began...
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes? Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the four of us. Myself, Kaito, you, and also Maki.
Well, Kirumi, you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
Ah, beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful.
Kurakira, I get that you love the idea of cultural ideas, how people and humans react to each other, but for fuck's sake.
I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time. But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym. I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
It's too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
Fuck that noise!
But Mew, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
You think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
Bullshit, you have a map.
I'm legally blind.
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Mew?
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
Anyway, among those four, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I swear to God, if your next line is accusing a man for not having an alibi.
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
culprit!
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time!
Oh, wait. I remember now.
Oh, here we go.
I do have an alibi.
You will see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
I'm not the culprit!
There it is.
All right. Oh no! A mass panic is going to start! That's what you're thinking, right? Well, you're exactly correct, buddy! But let me give you another tutorial first. The mass panic debate. This time around, we'll have a loud voice dialogue. When one of your opponents shouts their opinion in a loud voice, it blocks out everyone's arguments. Even if you see a weak spot, you can't refute it. Oh no, what do I do then? That's what you're thinking, right? Luckily, it's just like white noise. Shut him up with the X button silencer. After all the arguments will be audible again. Then you just shoot the truth bullet at your weak spot. You know the drill. Thank you for understanding. All right, time to panic. Let's see if we can try to hear everyone at the same time.
I tried hiding in the classroom.
Himiko and the others were with me
Oh, okay. So you literally have to.
until they left with Gonta.
What's Monkey's alibi?
Just trying to focus on one.
I didn't run into anyone.
Are you sure you did not stay at...
No, in my own room. Jeez.
All right.
What? No, in my own room. Jeez.
Gotcha.
I heard it!
And there we go.
No, I think Kirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it.
Yep. Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kurumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. She just kept talking, then finally let me go around 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around. A whole hour? Well, only the first half was a lecture. Then we played tag for the other half.
Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m., and they were together until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
Oh, absolutely not. Totally not a secret until then. Absolutely, 100%.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Hey, don't say it, Kibo.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
Thank you, Kibo.
If I am the culprit, that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes, transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank. This seems highly unlikely.
If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank.
Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.